Monday, November 28, still 2022. Time is flying, it's almost Christmas. And Kitty is here, so hi Kitty. And I know Aggie is here, so hi Aggie. So let's just start the practice as always with a little short pranayama. Inhale and arms up. Top of the lungs, hold it for a second. Exhale. Again, inhale. Hold. Exhale. And once more, inhale. Hold. And exhale. All right. Inhale and arms up. And as we exhale, turn to the right, gentle twist. It activates the body. Inhale back. And exhale left. And inhale back. And exhale, right palm to the floor. Look over the left arm, a little stretch. Oh, feels good. Inhale back. Exhale left. Look over the right. And inhale back. And we're going to go right again, just a little deeper. You adjust your depth here. And I go on the elbows. It's pretty tight. Inhale back. Exhale left. And inhale back. Now let's leave the arms out. Small circles to the front. That activates the shoulders. And backward. And now bend the elbows. Close the backbones behind. Pull the palms to the front. And open, close the backbones, palms to the front. And back, and last time close the backbones and palms to the front. And open, now palms toward the floor. And up, down, up. And once more, down, up. All right, palms around the knees. Shoulder circles to the front. And back. Now both to the front, and now both backward. Okay, one more. Interlace the fingers behind, sit up straight. Only if the shoulders don't hurt. Lift them up, a little shoulder stretch, but don't force them. Undo the fingers, interlace them above, palms inside out. Sit up straight. Very gentle, lean to the right and back, left and back. All right, undo the fingers, and now we're gonna warm up the neck. So for that, sit up as straight as we can and lean toward the belly button. And now lift up the head, turn it to the left. Back to the center, right. And back to the center. Now tilt it to the right. And back, left. And back. All right, let's go up on our fours to warm up the back. And I have to practice facing that way because I'm not used to it, so I have to practice. Anyway, inhale into cat. Exhale, cow. Again, inhale, cat. And exhale, cow. Couple of more sets. Inhale into cat. And while in cat, let's just wiggle the tail a little bit. And on to cow. Again, inhale, cat. Wiggle the tail. And on to cow. Let's curl the toes and push up to down facing dog. Now it's chilly today. I mean, not overly, but just in the morning. So take your time, as I do, gradually easing into the position. Alright, and now that we found the best dog, let's just bend the right knee. Feel the stretch on the left side. And now straighten the right, bend the left leg. And straighten the left, both legs are straight. Walk or hop toward the arms. And fold. Now anytime we fold, pull the tummy in. Sitting down or standing up. That protects the hips. And a few more seconds here to adjust. And now pull the tummy in even more. Inhale and arms up. Palms together, little back bend. And palms to the heart. Alright, a half salute and full sun salutation to finish the warm-up. Inhale and arms up. Exhale, fold, really strong core, pull the tummy in. Inhale, straighten the back, extend the back. Exhale, fold. And pull the tummy in, inhale and arms up. Palms together, little back bend, and palms to the heart. Full sun salutation, inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold, don't forget the core, pull the tummy in. Inhale, straighten the back, extend the back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look up, step back with the right leg. And we'll get used to the stretch here. And move the left leg too for plank. Nice, strong plank. And we could put the knees down for chaturanga. Or just follow. Lower the upper body. Mini cobra. Up dog. Curl the toes and down dog. Step to the front with the right leg. And now we'll get used to the stretch here. And roll on the right heel. And bring the left leg along and fold. Pull the tummy in anytime we fold. And pull the tummy in even more. Inhale and arms up. Palms together. A little back bend. And palms to the heart. Who's calling me? Alright, inhale and arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look up, step back with the right leg. And stay high on the right toes. Right palm is on the floor, same level as the left foot. And lift up the left arm and try to look at it. Now left arm comes down. Find a balance for high lunge. And high lunge. Palms together, twist over the left knee. And back in high lunge. Palms are on the floor. Right knee is on the floor and point the foot. And for low lunge. And palms are back on the floor. Curl the right toes. And move the left leg back. Down facing dog. And we could wait here. Or have a chaturanga. A little extra cardio. Upper body. And down dog. And lift up the right leg. Bring it to the front. Stay high on the left toes, left palm is on the floor. And lift up the right one, try to look at it. And right arm comes down. Find a balance for high lunge. And high lunge. And palms together, twist over the right knee. Back in high lunge. Palms are on the floor. Left knee is on the floor and point the foot for low lunge. And palms are back on the floor. Curl the left toes and move the right leg back. Down facing dog. We could wait here. Don't feel obligated. But if you want, follow my chaturanga. And down dog. Let's lift up the right leg, bend the knee to open the hip a little more. Straighten. And bring it to the front. Left heel is down for warrior 2. And we'll start with warrior 2. You know me. Knees above ankle, outside edge is parallel. Both arms are equally lifted. Right palm up and reverse. And back to the center. Right elbow over right knee. And back to the center. Let's reverse it again. And back to the center. This time the right elbow inside of the right knee. And back to the center. Straighten the front knee for triangle. Left hip goes to the left. Reach over the right leg. Look over the left arm. And left arm comes down. And move the right leg back. Down facing dog. And we could wait here or have a chaturanga. And lift up the right leg. Bring it. Did we do the left leg? Kitty. I'm so lost. Did we do the left leg? Anyway. Lift up the right leg. No, we didn't do the left leg. Lift up. Sorry about that. My mind is so busy. Lift up the left leg. Bend the knee. I don't think we did that part. Yeah, okay. We are back to straighten. And bring it to the front. Right heel is down for warrior 2. Did we do that part? I'm totally out of it. I'm moving my friend today and my mind is on it. Anyway, warrior 2. Knees above ankle, outside edges parallel. Left palm up and reverse. And back to the center. Left elbow over left knee. And back to the center. Reverse it again. And back to the center. Left elbow over left knee. And back to the center. I know we didn't do it right, that's okay. Straighten the front knee for triangle. Right hip goes to the right. Reach over the left leg. Look over the right arm. And right arm comes down. And move the left leg back. Down facing dog. Sorry about the confusion, I'm a little off today. So much stuff to do. Alright, so we could stay here or have a chaturanga with me. Yoga takes the stress away from the daily activity, so I really need it. Alright, back on the track. And we could stay here or have another chaturanga with me. And lift up the right leg. Bring it to the front. Left heel is down for warrior 2. And we'll do the full bind and reverse triangle. So if you need a block, put the block inside of the right leg. Same line, knees above ankle, outside edge is parallel with the mat. And now we're gonna move the right palm down inside of the right leg. We can use a block here. It's totally fine to stay here, that's a good position. But if we can bring the left arm back and the right one under the legs for the bind, now let's try to do that. And right palm goes back, left one left. And we stand up. Straighten the front knee for reverse triangle, so if we need a block, move it outside. So this time the left arm comes to the front, outside to the right leg. Look over the right arm. And right arm comes down. Move the arms inside of the right leg, and right leg goes back for down facing dog. Now lift up the left leg, bring it to the front, right heel is down for warrior 2, and we repeat the 2 asanas here on the left side. So if you need the block, put the block inside of the left leg. So left arm comes down next to the left leg, look over the right arm. Again, we could stay here or move the right behind. And the left under the legs for the bind. And left goes back. Right one left. And stand up. Straighten the front knee. Move the block outside if you need it. So this time the right arm comes to the front. Outside of the left leg. Look over the left one, is really good neck stretch, neck strengthening. And left arm comes down. And move the left leg back. Down facing dog. Alright, let's have another chaturanga. And now we'll move the knees down to the floor and point the feet. And lift up the right leg. Straighten the right leg and lift it up. Strong core here. And left arm. 5 crunches. And hold. 2. Hold. 3. And hold. 4. And 5. Reach back for the extra stretch. Release the leg. Arm goes down and right leg goes down. Let's have a cat here to reset the lower back. And then straighten the left leg. Lift it up, strong core here too. And right arm. 5 crunches. And hold. Through 2. And hold. 3. And hold. 4. And 5. Reach back for the extra stretch. Release the leg. Arm goes down. And left leg goes down. Another cat here. And then let's go down on the elbows. Straighten the right leg. And we'll have 10 lifts. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Right knee back, left one out. 10 lifts here, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Right. Let's go back on the palms. More for the glutes. Lift up the right leg and we'll have 10 kicks toward the sky. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then lift up the left leg. 2, 3, and 10, 5 fire hydrants. 3, 2, and 5 here. 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right. Now let's curl the toes and push up 2. Down facing dog. And now walk the arms closer to the legs for a fold. Now anytime we fold, pull the tummy in. There. And for deeper stretch, we can put the strap under the toes or we can put the finger under the toes or under the heels. I prefer the heels. It doesn't matter. Inhale. And pull the head closer to the shins. Pull the tummy in, don't forget. We stay here 20 seconds. Then take the fingers away, interlace them behind. Only if the shoulders don't hurt, release them. Deep stretch here. And undo the fingers. Pull the tummy in, inhale and arms up. Palms together. Little back bend. And palms to the heart. Okay, we'll do the back bends and crescents. But first, let's do just one chair. Little gap between the feet. Inhale and arms up. And the weight goes to the heels, we go down to chair. We can Freely move the toes here. And now palms together, twist over the right knee. And back to the center. Left knee. And back to the center. And fold. And pull the tummy in even more. Inhale and arms up. Palms together. Little back bend. And palms to the heart. Okay, we'll do the back bends, crescents now. Put the heels together, knees together. Weight goes to the heels just like in chair. At first, let's put the palms behind the hips and push the hips to the front. And have a nice arch behind. And back to the center. Inhale and arms up. Palms together, stretch up straight, big inhale. Really strong core and lean back for 10. And back to the center. Whew. Big inhale. Pull the tummy in and fold over. Take the feet apart, inch or two. And again, pull the tummy in, inhale and arms up. Grab on the left wrist and pull the body to the right. Back to the center, switch hands and left. And back. Now palms together, stretch up straight. Big inhale, really strong core and lean to the right for 10 seconds. Back to the center, stretch up straight, big inhale, left for 10. And back to the center, and arms down. All right, let's have a big step between the feet. And inhale, and we start with let's start with V-shape today. It's Monday. So we start with V-shaped feet. Inhale and arms up for star. And down to goddess. Out to star. Again, big inhale. Second goddess for 10 seconds. Out to star. Move the feet for pigeon, parallel. Big inhale and lean halfway through. Leave the arms out for a good 10 seconds. And as we and grab on the outside edge of the feet and move the head closer to the floor. And we stay here for 20 seconds. And now as we inhale, the left palm goes to the center. We could use a block here. And lift up the right one. Try to look at it. We could stay here or move the right, grab the left thigh, and pull the head to the right. Another 20 seconds or so. And left palm goes back, right one lifts, right one is down, fold again, and now as we inhale, the right palm is in the front this time, lift up the left one and try to look at it. And we could stay here or move the left, grab the right thigh, Pull the head to the left. And right palm is back to the center. Left one left. Left one is down. Fold once more. My legs are equally stretchy today, which is fine. I just don't like if one of them is stretchier than the other. And now push up and walk out with the arms for a wide-legged down-facing dog. Relax the shoulders, shoulder blades. I like this. It stretches on each side. It's a good stretch. And walk the arms closer to the head. Bend the right knee and walk over to the right. Straighten the right. Walk over to the left. And straighten the left leg. Both legs are straight. And walk the feet closer to each other for prayer squat. And we could stay here, or let's do a crow if it's in your practice. And then toes together, knees together for toe balance before we transition to balancing more. And palms are next to the hips. And stand up. Few steps on the toes. And then let's do a little more balancing. 3, tradition by now. Weight goes on the left leg. Right one can come here at the ankle, upper thigh, or half lotus. Focus at one point. Open the branches. And change. Shake out the legs. Weight goes on the right. And the left should go the same place as first time. Again, focus at one point. Open the branches. And change. Shake out the legs. And let's go for, that's enough for balancing. And I may be able to turn here. Inhale and arms up. Exhale, fold. Anytime we fold, pull the tummy in. And walk out to the front for plank. Nice, strong plank. And lower the body to the floor slowly. Point the feet, the toes, and palms are next to the chest. Put the forehead on the floor. Lift up the arms, and now lift up the head. Mini cobra. 3, 2, 1. Left ear is on the mat. Turn the head, cobra, palms are next to the chest, toes together, legs are straight. Inhale and push up. Elbows are close to the chest, shoulders away from the ears. Do not lock the elbows. It's really good for lower back maintenance. And 3, 2, 1, right ear is on the mat. And turn the head. Which one to do? Let's move the arms to the front. And put the left leg to the left side, right leg to the right side of the mat. Inhale. And lift up everything. And 3, 2, 1. Palms are next to the chest. Put the feet together. Curl the toes. And push up. Toes together, knees wide. Extended child. And let's sit up. And now we'll do the core. So we go back on the elbows, curl the toes, and push up a couple of dolphins by coming to the front and back, front, and back. And third time we'll stay here, parallel with the floor, for a minute or less. As soon as you feel uncomfortable, put the knees down. Don't wait. Have time. "20 seconds. Piece of cake." And the last 10 seconds. Three, 2, 1. Knees are on the floor, toes together, knees wide. Extended child. Whew. We stay here for 20 seconds. And pull the palms closer to the knees and sit up. And we'll bring the feet to the front. Take the muscles away from the sitting bones. And just sit up straight. Inhale and arms up. Grab on the big toes. Pull the tummy in anytime we fall, you know. And pull the head closer to the toes or shins. 20 seconds here. And sit up. And bring the palms behind the hips for a reverse plank. And back to the floor, and right away we counter it with a forward fold. Don't forget to pull the tummy in. And we sit up and we'll do the second reverse plank, and we'll try to hold it for 10 seconds. And back to the floor, and we'll counter it with a fold. And sit up, bend the knees, and put the palms behind the hips, and push the hips up for a table. And back to the floor, shake out the wrists, and lift up the legs for a boat. Strong core here. And feet are back on the floor. And move the palms behind for the second table, and we hold it for 10 seconds. And back to the floor. shake out the wrist, and we'll do the second both strong core here. And palms are, grab the knees to the chest, arms out, and slowly, one vertebrae at a time, lie back down, grab the knees to the chest. And we'll do a little more core, so move the arms behind the head. And pull the tummy in, lift up the legs, pull the tummy in, and lift up the head. And back to the floor. Pull the tummy, lift up the head. Back to the floor 3 more times. Pull, lift, and back. Pull, lift, and back. And once more, pull the tummy, lift the head, and back. Now put the feet back to the floor. Again, pull the tummy, lift the head, and down. Pull, lift, and down. Pull, lift, and down. Couple of more times. Pull, lift, and back. And once more, pull the tummy, lift up the head, and hold strong. And back to the floor. Grab the knees to the chest, rock side to side. And let's do the yoga bicycle. So lift up the knees, palms behind the head. You're going to move the left elbow to the right knee and vice versa. Okay, 3 more sets. 1, 2, 3. Oh, grab the knees to the chest, rock side to side. And now we are here. Let's do a little lower back release. So straighten the left leg, keep the right one next to the chest, hold it strong and flex the foot. Now this is already a good release for the lower back, but if we lift up the head, that's good too. Or if we push the chin toward the neck, they are all good for lower back. So we hold it, let's say 10 more seconds here. At least half a minute they suggest. And put the right leg back to the floor, lift up the left one and pull it close to the chest. Straighten the right leg and flex the foot. And hold again here. We can lift up the head or push the chin toward the neck or just stay here. Ten more seconds. And left leg goes back to the floor. Bend the right one. Arms either way, left and right. The legs are bent. And as we inhale, push, flatten the spine toward the floor, and hold. Okay, release. Again, inhale and flatten the spine to the floor. And release, and we'll do it once more. Inhale, flatten the spine toward the floor. And release, grab the knees to the chest, rock side to side. And feet are back on the floor, left one over right knee, grab behind the right thigh. Little hip stretch also is good for lower back as well. 10 more seconds. And right right leg on the floor, left one on the floor, right over left knee this time, grab behind the left thigh, hip stretch on the right side. And left leg on the floor, right one on the floor, grab the knees to the chest, rock side to side. And let's do the spine maintenance as I call it. So if grab on the block if you have it, and at first just reach down with the fingertips toward the heels and lift up the toes. So we are on our heels only, and lift up the hips 10 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Put the feet back to the floor. Lift up the hips about halfway up and we'll march. So lift up the right leg and down, left, down, right, down, left, and down, right, down, left, down, right, down. 2 more sets. 1 and 2. And put the hips back to the floor. Grab the knees to the chest, rock side to side. And now feet are back on the floor, grab on the block and put the block between the knees. Again, reach down with the fingertips toward the heels, so we have the right line here. Inhale and curl, tilt your hip and hold. So a little subtle move, it strengthens the lower back. Back to the floor. Again, curl, tilt and hold for 10 seconds. And back to the floor. And again, curl, tilt, hold. Now this time lift up, but don't curl the shoulders under yet. And now push on the block with the knees. Release, again, push on the block. Release, and once more. Push on the block with the knees, strong. And release, and back to the floor. And again, curl, tilt, hold. Now lift up and hold. So now this time let's curl the shoulders under, so we have like a half bridge here. And uncurl the shoulders, put the hips back to the floor, take the block away, grab the knees to the chest, rock side to side. And we'll do a leg stretch, so put the left leg on the floor, lift up the right one. And if you need a strap, put the strap under the right toes, or we can just grab on the shin or leg. Straighten the left leg, so both legs are straight. And pull the right one closer to the head. 20 seconds. Left palm goes to the left hip to make sure we don't lift it up when we move the right leg to the right. Do everything slowly. And lift up the right leg. Grab it with the left hand, right hand goes to the right, look over the right shoulder and lower the leg to the left. Both legs are straight. And lift up the right leg, bend the knee, pull it close to the right shoulder, avoiding the rib cage, and hold it strong. And 10 more seconds here too. And right leg goes back to the floor. Lift up the left one, grab on the left shin or toes, or we can use a strap here. Straighten the right leg so both legs are straight, and pull the left one closer to the head. And right leg goes to the right hip, and lower the left leg to the left. What did I say? Right arm goes to the right hip. 20 seconds here. And lift up the left leg, grab it with the right hand, left hand goes to the left, look over the left shoulder and lower the leg to the right. And lift up the left leg, bend the knee, pull it close to the left shoulder, avoiding the rib cage, hold it strong. And put the left leg to the floor, bend the right one, grab the knees to the chest, rock side to side, and turn to the right or just sit up. Final traditional stretches. So, let's just do a wide-legged seated position before the final few. Straighten the legs. This aligns the hips, so I make sure that both sitting bones are on same surface, same level. Interlace the fingers behind and just sit up straight. Well, if you feel the stretch in your leg, then maybe it's enough for today. But if you can go to the front with straight back, then let's try to do that. And we'll stay here for 20 seconds. And sit up, turn to the right, walk out to the right. And sit up, turn to the left, walk out to the left. And sit up, pull the legs to the center and put them together for butterfly. Straighten the left leg and the right one is against the left thigh, arms up. Fold over. And sit up. Switch legs. Arms up. Fold over. And sit up. Both legs are out to the front. Right one is outside of the left knee. We can bend the left leg, we don't have to. Right arm is behind and the left one pushing the knee away for the twist here. turn back, switch legs. This time the left arm is behind and the right one pushing the knee away here. And turn back. Both legs are out to the front, arms up slowly, one vertebrae at a time. Lie back down, grab the knees to the chest, rock side to side, and let's do a spine twist, arms either way, left and right. Left leg on the floor, right one over left knee. Move the knees to the left, look over the right shoulder. And lift up the knees. Uncross the legs and go the other way. Knees go to the right, look over the left shoulder. And lift up the knees, uncross the legs. Hug them to the chest. Give yourself a big hug for taking this time just for yourself. Straighten the right leg and the left leg, palms up. Take a deep breath. As we exhale, release the tensions from the body. Sink into Shavasana. And while you are doing Shavasana, I say goodbye. Stay down for a few minutes. It just feels good. And what's today? Today is Monday. Beautiful weather. It's supposed to be a little cooler, but looks nice for now. We may get some rain from Wednesday, maybe. That would be nice. And we had a long weekend, holiday weekend. It was really nice. Moving my friend from his apartment. He got a stroke, so I'm helping him out, and it's just a lot of work. And we were doing that, and today I'm going to move his piano. I'm pretty stressed over it, so that's why I was not focusing on my practice in the beginning. Anyway, I'll be back on Wednesday as normal with a little shorter practice. So, namaste, thank you for being here, and see you on Wednesday. Bye.